Hello, it's Tony is right. This is the second video. I think I'm just gonna put these to this upcoming week, and then like now see y'all guys for another month. Deuces, just like this is it. So looking at my cat. So anyway, so this video is about the opportunity that ended up taking. So my email, I checked my email, my university email. I don't know like how people get through college and like don't check their emails, especially like I have my personal email and then I have my university email, and yeah, like I'm so confused like how people don't use their email, like they don't check nothing. But anyway, there was a fellowship opportunity that I could take for this upcoming semester, and so it's with like someone who's teaching. I'm not in their class, but they're teaching, and I took on this opportunity, and the opportunity is to work with them as they even go through their course, and particularly do the research around our graduate journals. So we have two. I was a poetry reader for one of them, and then the other one is like runs as well. I think they may run around the same time, but the one that I was a part of, I think they took submissions until the end of the year, and then I think the other journal does like twice a year. I think they do a digital and then they do a print. So I'm working on the one where they do multiple times a year, and I think a lot of upper level. She has sniffles. I don't know. She's around a lot of dust. I got the dust. My bad. They have like, I think more upper level, it seems like graduate people do that one, versus the other one, it seemed like all levels, but the other one seems more like upper level ish. I don't know per se, but I was just talking to the professor like last week about the position and stuff like that, and I was just sharing ideas that I had personally about what my thesis was going to look like in post kind of graduation, what I wanted my career to kind of look like. I discussed my like future degree plans and stuff like that, like I want to go and get another degree, and I was just like explaining like a lot of ways that I feel like people who are in this field can like expand themselves, because like poetry is poetry, but if you are somebody who's multidisciplinary in nature, that may not be the only thing that you want to do as a creative outlet, right? And sometimes if once you make a creative endeavor more of like not necessarily a profit center, but you do want to make profit by being published, right? Like you want to publish stuff, you want to get paid for it, you want to get royalties, you want to make deals, you want to do booking engagements, stuff like that. Like once it becomes a job, then sometimes a creative outlet disappears. And so I am very open to other avenues, and I was just like exploring what they are and these very different ways of approaching it. And the funny thing is I found somebody who like was doing what I wanted to do for my like thesis, and so I'm like, I like saved the tab on Instagram. I was like, I'm gonna save this and I'm gonna see how this goes. So there's that. But this opportunity for research and stuff like that is really cool, because I kind of feel like I want to really like get some sort of publishing experience, like because my undergrad was in history and then I didn't really do anything with history. Like I didn't really go in any direction. Like if I wanted to go in any direction, I would have gone the museum route, because I like museum curation and stuff like that. So I had like one like opportunity, and then I kind of made an opportunity post graduation, and then like after that I like kind of fell off. So I really want to, while I'm getting this degree, have experience, because the next degree is like quite different, but it ties in with this degree. So I just feel like I want to do really well with this research. And so the first thing is she was just like researching like the website and looking through it and kind of seeing kind of almost like what the experience is of it. So I guess somebody with UX UI design would probably like this job. I have neither of those, and I don't have any WordPress experience, which is what they wanted, but she gave me a chance. So going through, looking at it, what can be improved, you know, and then kind of figuring out what the peers are in terms of journals, like what are our other competitors, so to speak, when it comes to journals and how they are being viewed, like how do they flow, how do their websites work, kind of like then what would be the back end kind of stuff that we would need to do to bring this up to, you know, par with them. Or do you want to completely remake everything? Do you want to just improve on stuff? Do you want to, like, what elements are you interested in taking from other websites you've seen that kind of do something that you want to do? What elements do you want to kind of like leave or just improve upon, stuff like that. So I took a look at the website for the journal and made my like kind of preliminary notes about it, and I learned like quite a bit about like the actual journal, the fact that it has like a podcast attached to it, which I'm like, shouldn't you like you should probably tell people that you have a podcast. It has like 3 episodes. I'm just like, that's one thing that needs to be improved. The fact that you have a podcast, that you need to explain that like to people, like, because I didn't know we had a fucking podcast. Like, right? Like, so then making that more active, that's its own journey now. So, you know, that stuff. And then aesthetically, how can it look better? And then how can it be organized a little bit better so that the experience works for us? So this is a lot of the stuff. So there's that. Like, I'm very excited about this. I'm very happy about this. I think that experience is going to be really interesting. I also picked up a job, an actual job with the university, like as part of work study. So I'll be doing like a few hours. I think they said the max is like 13 a week. So that'll be like 13 a week. This one will probably be like 5-ish a week. And then there's another internship opportunity that I'll get my results back on later on the end of the month, beginning in September, somewhere in there. And then if I start that, that'll be like 5 to 10 hours a month. And then I'll probably have a room to like do some sort of other stuff. For those who don't know, I do art, so I'm considering perhaps like starting to shop around artwork, make some art, start to shop that around, start to make the rounds with that, and kind of like go in that direction. So I do, because I don't want to like work myself to death, because I added a course, so I was taking 2. These classes are gross. I'm taking 3 classes this semester, but I was taking 2 last year per semester. So I took 4 classes last year. And this semester I'm taking 3. Next semester I'll probably take 3, so that'll be 6. And that's, you know, added work, and especially the bookmaking course and the type course. They'll probably take considerable amount of time outside of the classroom. So I'm kind of like, we'll kind of see. Like, I don't want to I just don't want to be like overwhelmed with that. And with that comes my decision to perhaps not pursue massage therapy to the extent that I was going to. So essentially, like, I no longer work where I used to work, like the studio or whatever. So that was like a random event, got fired. Random event, which was for the best, because I kind of feel like communication wise, it wasn't like the best. So it kind of was like, it was kind of inevitable, and I kind of had started to not like the job, to be honest. So that being said, I had to find other work, and so now I've kind of gone back to more office type stuff, and I kind of feel like as I get older, I kind of would rather, as much as I don't like 9 to 5 environments, I would rather do that and be stable, because massage isn't necessarily the most stable. If you don't get booked for 2 weeks, you don't get booked for 2 weeks, and that's just that. Versus a 9 to 5 is a little bit more stable, right? You have your hours and stuff like that, and I feel like it works a little bit better for me being in school. So that means I'll probably pursue more office type things where I am remote online or in office or something like that, but probably remote online, outside opportunities that I have, and then go from there. So there's that. So that means I'll be on my computer a lot more. The work that I'll be doing will be a lot more screen intensive, but hopefully I'll have more time to devote to like writing, because I want to submit, and then actually having the time to do my assignments, right? Because massage is very labor intensive, and once I like finish a massage, especially since I do Reiki also, if I do a massage and Reiki together, that's exhausting to me. So yeah, so these are the things that are changing in my life. I'm a second year now. I have 1 year after this, 3 semesters to go after this, and it's just really interesting. But those are the opportunities that I've taken, and hopefully I can get some poetry reader positions. I don't necessarily want to be like a poetry editor per se just yet. I think I'll leave that to 3rd year, because I want to, perhaps if there's electives, take electives about being on an editorial team, something like that. Like, I would rather have that experience a 3rd year, or maybe work my way up like 2nd semester of 2nd year, and then going into 3rd year I have that experience under my belt, and then doing that. I don't know if I'm going to try and do winter internships or summer internships. I know that's really important, particularly on like undergrad and stuff. For grad school, I don't necessarily know. I am 2 minds about it. Like, I want to get as much experience as possible, but I'm also somebody who likes making my own experiences. I'm not necessarily tied to the linear way that people think about jobs and careers. I'm very multidisciplinary and interdisciplinary when it comes to my stuff. So, I think I would have to choose. If I do choose any winter stuff like that, it might be intensives, courses like that, and then also thinking about location where I live. There's publishing stuff where I live, but I'm on the East Coast, so it's not like I'm far away from NYC, but I'm not in NYC, and I feel like that's the only place that like fucking hires for some reason. There's like little things around where I live, but it's not as much in NYC, right? There's not as much publishing centers as NYC, so any opportunity that I am looking for is going to be local, and that can severely limit me. So I might have to just kind of do a little bit more digging. And then I think that's about it. I just have some personal projects that I want to do. I still want to submit for the year. I want to go into 2nd year having like something under my belt, perhaps like 2 or 3 things under my belt, 2 or 3 publications per semester under my belt. I just, I don't want to graduate with that being the only thing that I've done. I don't feel like, I just don't feel like that is a good use of my time. I feel like getting myself out there and not waiting until I graduate, feeling that I'm complete and whole and now I'm a real professional writer, professional poet. I can't do that. I missed the deadline for a chapbook contest that was free. It was free. Oh my God, free to enter. It would have started this upcoming Monday or Sunday. tomorrow or something like that. Or technically today is 12 o'clock. Sunday to like the 2nd of September, the 26th of August to like the 2nd or 3rd of September, somewhere there. And it was like free, and you had to do like 15 poems. And then when you got published, it was like maybe like $500, 50 copies, something like that. But like that's still like good. Like you're getting your name out there. So I'm gonna just like hit the payment with that. And yeah, I think I'll probably try to do like writing courses or just practice different just techniques, read more, stuff like that, pay more attention. I think second year, paying more attention to what I'm doing and intentionality is coming to the forefront. So these are all the things that I'm thinking about, and these are the opportunities that I have taken up as a result, and how they're leading me towards my 3rd year. I'm really excited. So thank you for watching. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.